The United States, Israel and Lebanon have signed a trilateral framework agreement that Washington described as a first step towards ending decades of conflict along Israel's northern border, restoring Lebanese sovereignty and creating a pathway for the disarmament of Hezbollah. The agreement signed in Washington with U.S. mediation establishes what Secretary of State Marco Rubio called a framework for lasting peace and security and creates a U.S.-facilitated military coordination group for Lebanon to oversee its implementation. The framework viewers aims to restore Lebanon's sovereignty, dismantle Hezbollah's military infrastructure, and enable Israeli forces to return to their borders once security threats are removed. According to the U.S. State Department, the agreement establishes a clear and structured process to restore Lebanon's sovereignty, disarm Hezbollah and dismantle its terrorist infrastructure, and also enable Israel to return to its borders once that threat to its citizens is removed. It also establishes a military coordination group for Lebanon, which is MCG4L, facilitated by the U.S. to help both sides implement the agreement. Rubio acknowledged that implementation would be difficult, but said the agreement marked an important beginning. And my colleague Brian Thomas is back with me. Brian, what can you tell us on this important development?
Well, yes, clearly now separately U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio attended a ceremony at the State Department in Washington to sign a very important framework, including an agreement that involves Israel and Lebanon. Then, yes, clearly Rubio was also joined by the State Department Counselor Daniel Hollow, Iran's ambassador to the U.S. Israel-Lebanon, and Lebanon's ambassador to the U.S. Nada Hamedi during the signing ceremony. And this ceremony is extremely important because it is that very that very moment where there were three important framework has signed between the three nations. So clearly this is being seen as an important framework where you have Marco Rubio on one side, you have Daniel Hollow the other side, then you have Israel-Lebanon on the other side, and even the Lebanon's ambassador to the US Nada Hamedi was also there to sign a framework segment between both Israel and Lebanon. Yes.